I'm here with Graeme and Judith, and we are sharing about things that we do when we get discouraged. Not if we get discouraged, because discouragement is an attack that comes, but we don't have to receive it, but we have to be ready for it. And so Graeme and Judith have shared some things that they do when they're feeling that pressure to quit or to give up or just to go flat. Graeme, what's one of the things you do when you're feeling pressure?
Well, what I do, Peter, is I'm encouraged by other people and their testimonies, and I find that that encourages me because God has no favourites, and everybody is entitled to the same breakthroughs and miracle provision. And I find that hearing other people or just calling to memory of what other people have received encourages me in my faith. And that way, at times when you do get discouraged, you need something to hang on to. And that's what I hang on to. I think that person got that breakthrough only a few months ago, and God can do it for me as well.
So do you have a particular go-to? You'd like to have some testimonies written down, or do you just recall to the mind, or do you go and watch a certain program?
No, I just bring to mind. I don't forget things. I quite often have a good memory on things that have happened in the past, and they just come to me, you know. And also, sometimes, as you well know, we go to bed and we dream about dreams, and we dream of things that have happened in the past, and those things encourage us when you think, that's right, so-and-so received that breakthrough only a week ago or a month ago, 12 months ago.
Yeah.
But I don't forget those things. I bring them to memory, and that's what I use to encourage
That's good.
myself.
It's good when you use your memory for those things. That's an awesome thing. And especially when you're going through discouragement, because often it's the things you're feeling discouraged about can be forefront in your mind, but on purpose to be actually thinking about testimonies. That's good. And Judith, you shared something else a little bit different about how you're able to encourage yourself.
Yes, well, particularly, in situations that are challenging or stressful, I can internally become stressed. Yeah. And I have found a skill and of centering myself in God Himself through worship. Right. And I can think of some challenging situations where I've actually put headphones on, and I'll just join in that worship and music that actually worships God specifically in specific areas, and then I get a peace, and then I can turn to the Word, and it really makes me stress-free, really.
That's so good.
And there is a scripture in the Bible where it says, you shall have a song in the night. And the night represents the challenges and the difficult things that we may face. Yeah. But God gives us a song in the midst of that.
Well, that's awesome. And also a shout-out to anyone who's watching right now who is like Judith. On the outside, no one knows any different, but you're feeling the stress on the inside, and you people might not realise, they're going fine, but then internally you're struggling. Well, what Judith does is, rather than just battle on and sort of just keep that bright, that exterior, she on purpose sets herself to worship, join in, maybe put some earphones in, or just centers herself and allows the inner man to get that peace and that centering in Jesus. It's important not just to keep a bright exterior. Encouraging yourself is not just about looking good on the outside. It is actually about making sure the inside is strong and at peace. So I really appreciate that's a great skill for you to think about. Maybe you want to just stop now. Maybe you just put some worship on and just center that and let it get right into your heart. Open up and just let Jesus cleanse and wash and work again in there. Or like Graeme, call to mind some of the things that God has done in other people's lives. It doesn't have to be just your testimonies, in other people's lives that blesses you. So thank you, Graeme and Judith, for those two different skills in encouraging yourselves, because it's not if, it's when, and we are ready for it. Bless you all.